Hello, 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 hello. All right. Sorry, setting up still. My bad. Get my chats ready. My chats. Pop up my chats. Wish this all goes at the same time, but it's not. But it's fine. Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Cloudbot. Oh yeah, my Lumia stream. Dang it. Hello, welcome in everybody. I am using a new deck from the Fredericks and May playing cards from the Chicago Museum. Okay, that's going on. 1 second. Got a lot of stuff that I turned on. Fridays, am I right? Okay. Hi, Jess. Welcome in. Welcome in. And you're the first one, Jess. All right. All right. Here we go. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm like, what am I forgetting? All right. I have a lot of lights that go on. One that's on the best, one that's up here, the one's back there. Okay. You want to know what Chris is feeling about me tonight? Absolutely. This over my keyboard. Yeah, these are brand new that I got this week. It's Fredericks and May playing cards. I got them from the Chicago Museum of. I obviously ordered them online, but they are this and that. And they're going along with the Prism Oracle deck, obviously. A lot of color. Nail check. I actually did these with. Ooh, shoot. As it pops out. Acrylic markers. There's that one was off. Okay. Yeah, they're from Posca markers. Yeah. I just did have little lines in there. I do have a cartoon deck. I'm going to be using that one tomorrow, I believe. Oh, and tonight's numerology number is 2. Let me reset this one. Oh, wait, no. Tomorrow I'm going to be using the Sailor Moon one. What are Chris's feelings about? We have the 8 of clubs, 3 of clubs, the 10 of diamonds. The clubs are in like a blue to purple hue. Diamonds are from a green to blue hue. The hearts are from a red to orange hue, and then the spades are from like an orangey to green, yellow, green, green hue. Absolutely. Oh yeah, I forgot I got my little thingy. Okay. So focus. 8 of clubs here is about progress. Focus. 3 of clubs. Planning and growth. 10 of diamonds. It's about security and like legacy. So they've seen you put in some sort of work, Chris. Like he's seen what at least he's something about he's focused on what the work that you've done. He's kind of looking at the bigger picture here. Yeah. But just yeah, he's that's about the vibe here. He's noticed the work that you've been putting in, and you know, just remember to keep grounded, keep your oh my god, I can't remember the word. Boundaries. Stay grounded and keep remember your boundaries. You know, that consistency is being noticed here by him. You're welcome. I was gonna do a flip through of all these cards, and I was like, I don't know. Now, tomorrow's deck, I'm gonna be using the Sailor Moon one. Yeah, these took a lot longer than I thought they were going to. So I had to put like, they don't paint like regular nail polish or acrylic still, but they needed like 2 or 3 layers of me like steady hands. I'm left-handed, so this one was better than this one, and I didn't know how to angle them so they're at least the fingers are all angled that way. The thumbs I was gonna do them. They were gonna be like that, but they ended up going the same ish way. I was like, oh, I could probably do nail art with these things, but they come in a set of 16. I got them from Michael's a couple days ago. Why am I so close? There you go. Moved my thing. But we are playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. And there is a new... Oh, I was doing this quest. Why is there a colorless palm tree? But there's... over here. There's a new update. There's a new DLC for this one. Came out a couple days ago. It's called City Town, which was actually a mobile game, a Hello Kitty mobile game, which they ended up integrating into this game. I was like, please no, not a marathon. This is the end of the... I was doing the mission with the side quest of this thing while I was at work, waiting in the parking lot to finish or to start work. I get myself like a 45-minute like me time in the parking lot before I go to work. And so I brought my Switch 2 with me in the parking lot, and I'm just like leaning back in the car doing this one. And I was like, oh. And then I saw that they had a DLC for this one. I was like, oh. I can finish that one, or the update to this game. You have to talk to Bats, Penguin over here, but it's this boat. Oh, what happened to the boat? Did I miss the boat? Oh, it's probably because I'm doing this side quest that it won't let me, because he was standing right where I'm at right now, and there's a boat right here docked that's going to take you to City Town. It's a whole new area. Like this area is new. I still haven't even finished. I got to the second level, but there's like 3 or 4 levels up more. There's literally one rabbit here that like you have to boost the friendship to continue the storyline. But and then this one I got done. This one I still need to do. I still haven't got to this island or that or this island. And then I started this one. I'm pretty much done-ish. Almost done with this one. And then there's another one that's going to start as soon as I finish this. Oops. Mission side quest. Palm tree, coconuts. There isn't a Sailor Moon video game because I was gonna be like, oh, maybe there's a Sailor Moon video game I can play while I'm playing reading Sailor Moon cards, but there isn't. There were some like way back in the day, and get some from the Nintendo emulator thing, but the company who owns the rights to Sailor Moon is going to make an announcement tomorrow at some like convention thing, and people are speculating they're going to have a actual Sailor Moon video game, like a role-playing game. Maybe like this? I don't know. Hopefully it's not like a side thing where they're just fighting each other. Like Smash Brothers. I never really know what I'm doing with the Smash Brothers game. Alright, mystery part 1. Okay, now we can get to talk to bats. Here we go. Oh, and then this part of the DLC isn't available until you reach certain friendship levels with some of the characters, so you don't just go right ahead, but this is the new part. But I'm glad to see something real strange is going on, and I need a favor. What sort of favor? Just come with me, and I need you to take a look at something. Ship shape. Entrez-vous. Following him. Is he following me? Okay, I was just in his way. Oops. This boat right here. It's gonna take us to City Town. Now be real with me. Can you see the boat? Yes. I knew it. Look at this thing. It just appeared out of nowhere. I have so many questions. Where did it come from? Who captained it? Can we sail it? Exactly. Great question. Now that we know it's actually here, we need to start a full-fledged investigation. I think I better talk to Choco Cat. He'll know where to start. Talk to the Chocolate Cat. He's over here by his workstation. I could have ran through the island, like, he's literally right here. Still in his Valentine outfit that I never told him to take off. Oops. Hey, you two look like you could something without me. Join us. Can plan impression anonymously. Karobi saw a boat off the coast of the island. A boat, you say? Yes, it was sailing off the coast, off of Spooky Swamp near Seaside Resort. It was beautiful, bright and colorful, but I didn't see anyone sailing it. When I waved, no one waved back. Is a crew hiding? The absence of crew is not the only mystery component. All my research indicates that the choppiness of the sea and the shallow reefs make it impossible to sail to Friendship Island. Oh yeah, because they had a skydive onto the island. They took a plane. I don't know if you way back when I first started playing this game, you can see a clip of it on my clips, but they literally were on a plane and they just dove off the plane, Fortnite style. But anyway, that was the only way they can get onto the island. Who did? Just investigate right away. No time to lose. Ow. I wear earplugs at work, and they I get soft one. The softest one, the softest earplug, I can squish down and like push into my ear, but then it expands just enough to annoy my ear, and so I worked different, what's it called, earplug material. There was another kind of material, and it was hello. Thank you for the like. Whoever was watching on YouTube, hi. Yeah, I'm using it's a smaller, so it doesn't go into the ear as much, but it's a little denser. And I thought it was fine, but now my ear's still bugging me. Zeus, you doing okay? Fascinating. This boat appeared to be self-directed, if I may. How intriguing. How'd you find it? Let's all get on it. My friends, there is a course already set on this boat's navigational system. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Without anybody else there. Oop. Gotta fix the boat. I believe the boat used up all its fuel to arrive here. Well, that's sort of sad. Maybe the boat was lonely and came here looking for its friends. Maybe the boat is on an epic journey to find long lost life preservers. What do you think? Why do you think the boat is here? To make new friends? It got lost in the storm, piloted by invisible people, and may be doomed to sail the seas. I think it got lost in the storm. Very imaginative set of options, perhaps with some investigation. Oh my. Listen! That's all I can think of when I see that thing. From Legend of Zelda. Oh, thank you for the likes on YouTube. Hi, welcome in. I'm playing Hello Kitty Adventure, but if you guys want a tarot reading, just put an exclamation. Oh, that's what I was like. It's not Cozy Grove. My bad. Hold on. It is Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Do I not have one? I thought I made one. Big poker. Logo. Care pair. Huh. I'm playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I thought I had my thingy. Oh, I never made a logo for it. Dang it. I had a logo made, but it was like a thumbnail that I made for YouTube for my thing, and I don't know what happened to it. Guess I'll have to make one later. There's the thing. Can I just... I can. Hold on. Let me... remove all of that in the background. I'm using the app called Procreate. Ooh, that is. That'll have to do. Okay. I can make my own logos. Let me add it. A lot of people forget or want to know what I am doing. Or which game I'm playing. There it is. I couldn't. I ended up using a font to. Well, let me change it over here. Here we go. There. Quick. I was playing Cozy Grove last week when I was using the coffin-shaped one because it was like gory-ish. So. A little more to the right. Oh. There we go. I should have put the thingy. Thank you. Perhaps we can meet up later. I will share my results and conclusions. Okay, good luck, Choco Cat. So we can't just take off. What is it? What is it? You look sad. I really wanted to know more about the boat. Who knows how long it'll take Choco Cat to figure it out. Oh, I see. Well, we should do something fun while we wait. That'll make the time go by faster. Okay, what should we do? Why don't we go see something nom-tastic at the cafe? Which cafe? Thank you for the likes. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me change my outfit to make myself look more like me. I know there's a strawberry hat. Or a... Close enough. Oh, wait. There you go. The strawberry, but this is the watermelon hat. Close enough. Change my shirt color. Snowy blue. Even though this is more of a aqua, but whatever. Whatever. What do I want? There you go. To the cafe. She needs couches in here. Too bad I can't design it. Hey, do you want to go watch the fish dance crazy videos later? Those never get old. What's up with you? Oh, it's you that I'm going to have to talk to. Hello, Kitty. Where are you? Guess she's not here. Boo. If Hello Kitty isn't here, how would we freshly baked goods? I can get it. Can I have a milk bread? And I'll take a pumpkin pie. Ooh, pumpkin pie. Those are always good. And I got everything already. Pumpkin pie. And the other one, he wanted milk bread. Mute. Nope, not a picture. Hey, David. David, welcome in. Playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. There's a new DLC, and I'm in the middle of trying to progress the storyline so we can get to a new land. How you been? How's Switzerland? There she is. We used your oven and made some food because you weren't here. Land of Rainbows. What's what you want? I got a lot more supplies now to mess around with whatever it needs. Strange. Not as strange as it is over here. Although all the, again, I don't claim to be a psychic or anything like that, but all the other psychics are saying that today was going to be the day that it happens with the person that's on the other side of the country. So I was like, hey, hey, Starry, welcome in. I am dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome in, Starry. YouTube is active, right? Yeah. Don't know why I didn't put you in there, Starry. I'm using a French suited deck. I'm good. Got more, got newer decks. I mean, more decks since you've been here last. At least 6. It's your turn there, Starry. I just don't know why my CloudBot isn't working. I turned it on, turned it back off. There you go. Now I think it should work. What would it take to get Joseph to want to be in a committed relationship with you? Thank you. I made it myself. I did actually I used acrylic markers, actually. These. And then I topped them off with scattered hollow taco. Oh, and tonight's numerology number is 2. All right. 8 of diamonds, 2 of hearts, 5 of clubs. And again, the question was, what will it take to get Joseph to want to be in a committed relationship with me? We got that one, so that's pretty good. The 2 of hearts. Usually it's a 2 of cups. partnerships, things like that, which tonight is actually number 2, which is all about partnerships and balancing things. Hopefully my thingy reset on YouTube. But the 8 of diamonds is about, diligence and routine. The 2 of hearts, again, it's a connection, partnerships, those mutual attractions. And the 5 of clubs is like competition, a minor conflict here. Yeah. But it's going to take a mix of consistent effort and like navigating some small personality clashes here. The sparks of attraction obviously are there. There needs there's like a need to work through some competitive energy, or at least differences, on how you both handle daily things. Like he's looking to see if you can handle the work part of a relationship just as well as like the romantic part. So that balance here. But focus on like building a solid routine together. Like don't let small bickering things kind of discourage you. Just kind of show him that you're dependable, and someone who's willing to put in the time to make things click for the long haul. That'll probably help with that. Sounds like it, at least to these 3. Now these are the color spectrum on them. Hearts are from red to orange. Spades are from like orangey to yellow. Diamonds are green to blue, and then clubs are from blue to purple. Yeah, it's like, oh, these things are really cool because they also match the Prism Oracle deck, which is also a bunch of colors. So the Oracle deck matches these. I was like, oh, that's cool. So now I have an actual matching set-ish. Absolutely. There, sorry. Let me reset this one. I forgot to reset it. And I do reversals on this Oracle deck. What would he do if you made a move on him? You know what? Let's do it this one. You have trust in reverse. The 6 of clubs with the Queen of spades. Should probably move them here. I like this mat because it has little lines that I can actually align things with. Trust in reverse. I was like, it's doubt, hesitation, the fear of vulnerability here. The 6 of clubs, that's success or like a victory. And the Queen of spades, a sharp mind, and some boundaries here. So to me, what they're saying here is that if you do make a move, his first reaction might be a bit guarded or hesitant. There's some inner doubts. There's a strong chance for a win or at least a positive outcome. Hi, Nika. How's it going? Welcome in. But he's like in a headspace right now. He's kind of overthinking things, kind of keeping up his walls. But he's very likely to respond very logically, kind of cool-headed here, rather than rush into emotions. But take it slow and be very clear with your intention so he doesn't feel like the need to stay on the defensive. Because if you do approach him with some confidence and like independent vibes, that will help him feel a little safe enough to let his guard down and let go of that initial hesitation. David is next over on Twitch. That's reset. David asks, what can I expect in the coming week? Reset this. You're welcome, Starry. Reset. Okay. You want a weekly? I'll do my weekly at the end of the stream. You have rest in reverse. You got the 9 of spades with the 10 of clubs. Energetic here. Rest here, but rest in reverse. It's like burnout here, restlessness, a need to pause, or at least needing to pause. The 9 of spades is about anxiety, some sleeplessness. And then the 10 of clubs is the heavy burdens and like physical fatigue, which is probably what you were saying about how life has been real strange over there. But these at least are saying it feels very heavy and like you might be pushing yourself way past your limit. There's a lot of mental chatter and like worrying, kind of keeping you up at night. But mostly because you're carrying too much responsibilities at once. Like you're reaching the finish line of a big project or a stressful time, but your body and your mind are kind of screaming at you to stop and breathe. That sound right? So kind of give yourself a little permission to let go of like 1 or 2 things, before you completely burn out. Just prioritize your sleep this coming week. Things look a lot less scary once you actually had some real rest. You're welcome. All right, Miss Nika over on YouTube is next. I'm gonna reset these. I try to match a lot of my decks together. I have a Dragon Tarot and a Dragon Oracle. I have a Unicorn Tarot and a Unicorn Oracle. All right, that's reset. Alrighty, Miss Nika. You asked, is Kurt's back involved with one of his exes or a new person? Okay. Go with this one. That's right. Again, tonight's numerology number is 2. Ooh. You have... Stop. Okay. I know. 8 of spades with the 4 of diamonds. So basically, you're asking, is my ex involved with a new person? Kurt involved with the new person or his ex? Not ex Kurt. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Kurt's not the ex. You're just wondering if he's been back with an ex. Thank you, David. David. Is it a new or an ex person? So stop is about halting and barriers and kind of like dead ends. The 8 of spades, that's like misfortune, some obstacles there. The 4 of diamonds is about stability or keeping things the same. So he's not exactly moving forward with anybody new or making like a big return to anybody. The stop with that 8 of spades, like his romantic life is like at a standstill, or at least facing a lot of frustration. Like he's focused on his own security, just trying to keep his head above water rather than starting anything fresh. So he's pretty much worried about work, not love. Don't worry about him moving on or going back, just yet. He's clearly kind of stuck in his own track. But yeah, he's just figuring out how to get past all of his current roadblocks. That makes sense. Okay. Well, that's good. There's another type of shuffle, but it's a little messier. It's called a wash. We just throw them all down and mix them all together and pull them up, put them together on the French pseudo ones. So I'm like, have very limited space. I won't be doing that one. Resetting this one. You're welcome, Miss Nika. Like I was saying earlier, I was gonna try to find a Sailor Moon video game, but they don't have one yet. Apparently, they're going to announce, the people who own the rights to Sailor Moon are going to announce something tomorrow. So who knows? Might be I'm hoping for like a role playing game, like not them being collaborated to. If they do collaborate with Fortnite or something like that and have like a Sailor Moon outfit, obviously I'm gonna get it. But we're trying to find why a boat decided to come on the island. The Figment thing? Is that what it's called? Figment? Last time it was blue, now it's in yellow. If that boat still work, then we should be sailing out there right now. So this is another island near their island, I'm assuming. Every time I try to, when I can't fall asleep, I listen to Bob Ross on headphones. He has a lot of. I like when somebody sort of neurodivergent is explaining things in great detail about something that they're very passionate about, very calmly. That's like the unintended ASMR ones. He's just starting his test and theories of how to get the boat running. Too bad it wasn't like a party boat. That'd have been funny. Figments appear the same way as the boat. They could be used to energize it. So we're going to have to find some figments. And city, town is what we're going to head off to eventually. It's a download. It's a DLC that happened, that came out a couple days ago. But it used to be a mobile game. Like a standalone mobile game. But now they made it part of the bigger video game here. Let's try imagining. Let's see if we can get another figment. Karobi, imagine a giant rainbow butterfly that drinks from a spooky swamp. Like it's a big flower. Stuck on giant butterfly. No sign of another figment. It worked when we talked to somebody new. Maybe we need somebody to investigate it. Why don't we go visit her? She'll know. Karobi. Let's get a wrong one. She's over here in the spooky swamp. Hold on. Grab all the pumpkins. Pumpkin bug. You look like you have a lot on your mind. I do. I need to figure out who can run the spooky swamp while I'm gone. Duh, the nulls? I think they're called the nulls. Where are you going? Or coming back? Can't be sure. I might be called away on an epic adventure at any moment. You can't go on an epic adventure without us, or at least not without me. Who knows what will happen? My destiny is calling me in the form of super cool glowy thing. Ooh, a rainbow glowy thing. I was just working on this idea I have for a novel about a group of friends transported to a magical island where they have to save the day, save the world, through friendship and true love. I mean, save the day through some awesome magic and cool powers. Go on. Clearly, we're about to discover a new door to a magical world, like Wheat Flower Wonderland. That was fun. Can be a hero / queen of a bunch of places, right? There's no rule against that. Guess we're going to go on an adventure. This glowy thing. It's over there. Because I can turn into a... Oops. A butterfly. That's something that you can do once you get to the Wheat Wonderland. It lets you... Eventually you get a wand that lets you turn into a bug. Bugs. Where'd that thing go to? You lost a key to a fabulous adventure, or another figment to power the boat. I didn't lose it. Somewhere around here. Sure we can find it. Find the figment in the spooky swamp. Oh. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Let me get off. Take it. I was like, I'm going to use this thing to take me around to see where it is. It was literally across the other side of the tracks. I can't get off this thing. Get me off this thing. Going for a ride. Thankfully, it's a short ride. Nope. I literally can't get off of this. Okay. I went around the whole place just to... It's right there. Like, it wasn't very hard to find. So each friend has a different figment. So I'm assuming we're gonna have to go to every single one of them and get a little piece of it, or at least six friends. We got the orange one. See this boat? Can we talk to Choco Cat? Talk to the Choco Cat. I'm assuming he's gonna have the orange one. Have more figments? Yep, we got one more. 3. 3. Let's do it. Crafting something. Oh. Got the blue light one. That was on the boat. I received Essence of Imagination crafting plans. I would like to give you the third figment. You can fuse them together. Here you go. Got the pink figment. Let's go craft this thing. Oh, we just need 3 figments. Boop. Essence of Imagination. It worked. Makes perfect sense. However, we have our Essence of Imagination. It's time to see what it does to the boat. And let's go. I won. Waiting for everybody. Oh, it's that thing on the... That thing right there. That's the essence. Kind of covered with it. There you are. Ah, that was fun. Did you bring the Essence of Imagination? What? No, I thought someone else had it. Just joking. We didn't leave it behind. So, I forgot. I have a stream deck. I can change my voice. Place the essence on the boot. Boom. Our Essence of Imagination succeeded. And that was cool. I think the boat's in ship shape again. Let's go. Everybody on board. Can't leave yet. Why not? Friends we lost. Yeah, that's, you're right. A successful adventure is a well-planned adventure. The boat is ready to go. However, we are decisively not. Fine, let's plan, but soon it's time to set sail. Ship-a-pa, shape-a-pa. Now I gotta go back to bats. Hi there, nice to work into the boat into ship shape again. Spam about courses. Ready to set. Water balloons. Why water balloons? I mean, nothing catches me off guard. I don't know about everybody else though. There might be some last minute prep. I'm gonna check out the boat one more time. Can you hurry everyone else along? We need our crew. Try Chocolate Cat first. He's usually pretty organized. Quest into the fog. Go to the cat. To the kitty, kitty, kitty. To the cat. Not the FX. Hello, are you ready for adventure? My bag is packed. I have innumerable logs and recording equipment. I'm ready. However, I require a few more items for our adventure. Perhaps you can assist me in their acquisition. Last items on my list are wood blocks, sparks, mechanisms, and blank books. Jeez. If you can craft them, I'll have a company stock backup all equipped. I have most of them. Yeah. There's your blocks. There's your mechanisms. There's your zappies. And your book. Who else do we need? Kroby was looking for me. Siwa board. What's he gonna want? Bugs? Good thing I started crafting a lot of things beforehand and picking up a lot of things. What do you want, Kroby? Hi, hello, it's you. How's it going? Are you getting the boat ready? Do you think it's safe? Oh, I'll be fine. It's just, you know, Bats is really excited for this adventure. I'm just an itsy bitsy worried. I mean, what if we get lost? Our friends here on Friendship Island wouldn't know where to look for us. If we only had, like, a lookout, someone who could keep an eye on us while we sail. Yes, that would be amazing. Oh wait, I'm so silly. We should ask Cinnamon Roll to come with us. I think I'm ready to go. If Cinnamon Roll flies over us, then I'm sure everything will be great. Let's go find him. And I keep forgetting Cinnamon Roll's a dude. Even though it's cute. It's a boy. Where'd he go? There he is. The mailman. Hello. Were you looking for me? We are. Are you busy? We had a question. I always have time for my friends. Have you seen the new boat that appeared on Friendship Island? Oh yes, it's been lovely colors and it feels like a promise of creativity. I was wondering if you could help come with us. Fly overhead and keep an eye on us while we sail. I would love that. I just need a few last chores, then I'll be ready to go. Just give me a moment. Okay, I'm done. That was fast. Okay, I feel good about the adventure. I'll go to the boat and meet you there. Kroby is the last person we need, then we'll be ready to go. Where's she at? There she is. She's probably gonna want me to craft potions or something. There you are. I've been waiting for ages. Is everyone else ready for our adventure? Good. I have everything, but we need to stop at Hello Kitty's cafe on the way to the dock. Let's go. She probably wants food. Too bad we can't upgrade these. I mean, I did upgrade it with the espresso machine. It's a plan. Keep an eye on Spooky Swamp. Gotta make sure the ghosties are away. Scary owl noises. Oh dear. There's nothing else we can go for. Snacks. Snacks. Of course, I knew they were going to want snacks. Definitely need snacks. Veggie bread. Cinnamon. Ooh, cinnamon bread. That's good. And Mama's apple pie. Oh, look. I already have a pie. I got 2 of them, actually. Cinnamon roll. No, I already got everything. I already have every. Oh wait, there's both of them are cinnamon. Veggie. I don't know. Oh, Mama's apple pie, and this one's a red bow apple pie. Never mind. Oh, I need more. I need more than that. I thought I just needed 1 of each. Oops. Well, there's 2 of them, right? Yeah. How many more? 1 more cinnamon bread. Assuming 2 more. Veggie bread. Oh, 5. So I need 2 more. There we go. Oops, wrong one. 1, 3, 5. Thinks the recipe is precious. There was a certain type of bread that sailors ate, not a pound cake, but it was like a very dense bread. They can actually soak in like some water or something. I forget what it's called. All right, now onto the boat. Not everybody's going on the boat with us. I think we have everybody. The course is already set. We are ready to sail. I'm the captain and everyone needs roles. I'll be quartermaster. Hey, quartermaster. Look at our provisions. Can I be the first mate? Absolutely. What about me? What should I be? You're the lookout. Of course. Does that make me? You're the pirate queen. What about me? I will be the helmsman. You got the bridge crew ready to go. Set sail. Is there going to be a little animation, or we're just going to be teleported to the island? Hopefully there's an animation. It is. That's City Island? City Town. I think it's called. I read a little bit about it. There's like an apartment complex that you have to, that's empty, that you have to unlock the, I don't know, spoilers. Hey Alex, how's it going? Welcome in. You caught me just as we're about to arrive to City Town. The whole new city. Welcome in, Alex. Don't remember if I reset this or not. Not too bad. I'm using a new deck. It's from Frederickson. Oops, I forgot. That's not the end credits. Not yet. End credits are from for the end of the stream. You wanted to ask how S currently feels about you. Okay, I'm going to use the. Don't remember if I reset these or not. Reset these first. I'm resetting. It's not counting. Reset. All right. How's S currently feeling about you? Oh, tonight's numerology universe 2. So. All right, you trust in reverse again. Second time that's come out. And also about somebody wanting to know how someone else feels. No, I know. This is the other one was about something else. Never mind. Got the Queen of Clubs and the 4 of Spades. The clubs. What was it? Shifting gears. It's been a long week for me too. But trust in reverse again. It's like insecurity, second guessing, a lack of faith here. The Queen of Clubs, about confidence. It's also about social energy. The 4 of Spades, it's isolation and like feeling let down. Some S, at least according to these 3, they're feeling a little insecure. Having a hard time kind of trusting somebody. They're pulling away from like their own space right now. They feel a little emotional drain and let down. So there is a conflict though of how much they like admire something about you and their own internal need to like stay isolated right now. So give them some space to breathe, you know. They're in a pretty guarded and solitary headspace right now. So your best move is just to stay confident in yourself. Kind of let them come to you once their mood shifts. Isolation, or excuse me, Trust in Reverse has come out twice now in the last hour. You're welcome, Alex. Let's reset. I'll reset this one. Reset. Leave my lights stay on tonight because I forgot to charge them. The green ones. Oh, why is that one not? There you go. That one should be on. Behind me. Oh, I forgot the other ones. Hold on. Like, I was running a little late. Hold on, let me turn on up the other ones. Oops. That one and that one I forgot to turn on. I was like, there's something I'm forgetting. Okay. So we just left the island, the original island everybody got to. That boat self-drove itself to the island. They repowered it, and now they're back to the island that it came from. Magic. Is that a knoll? It's a different place. Ready to explore? Let's go explore the city. Would you be a buddy? Would you be my buddy while we explore? Yeah, I'll watch your back. This is a whole new city. That looks like a character, like the ears of a character. That looks like a Pokemon Stadium. Look up. Oh, look, there's warp zones there. There's one there. Anyway, let's go explore. Ooh, there's some crates over here. Orange sherbet crate. Huh. It's strawberry crates at on the original island. Oh look, it's a glaucoma. Gudetama. I call them glaucomas. Ooh, there's a bug. Hold on. I got my little rainbow bug, little rainbow worm. Yoink. Who are you? Color pillar. Hey, it matches the my nail art today. The orange sherbet. I want that hat. What do I do with filaments? No looks forward to collect your filaments. When you have enough, they will make City Town more vibrant. Keep collecting them and stop by to talk to this knoll. Okay. I was like, I can't hear anything. This is beautiful. Look at all the colors. Just imagine who would live somewhere like this. Some kind of fun and artistic. I think they'll fit right in. I hope so. Making new friends is a special thing. Need just the right ingredients for it to stick. Really hope to find another friend here on this island. We have talked about all of our friends who are exploring. There's another little bugger. Yoink, who are you? Dust Bun. Kind of looks like one from the other island. Yoink. Another Dust Bun. Ooh, am I able to float? What's this? That's a photo op. Oh, I forgot. Side by sidewalk, full mix. Yoink. Rainbow Tower. Oh, I need 3 more. Or 2 more. Jeez, I can't see. Ooh, there's another bird. Who are you? Ah, dang it. Ooh. K4, welcome in. 20 eggs. Oh my god, I had to work so much to get all the eggs before. Now there's 20 of them. Pineapples. Break, break, break. I don't know why. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. For some reason, my YouTube wasn't working, my thingy, but it is now. Okay. Welcome in. Hi, K4. Tonight, I'm using the Fredericks and May color French suited deck, along with the Prism Oracle deck. General message, absolutely. All right. And I do my shuffles through numerology. Tonight's numerology number is 2. I've already reset this deck. Let's see what this general message for you. Okay, for it. You have fear in reverse. A lot of reversals tonight for the Oracle. Seven of Spades with the 2 of Clubs. Right, give me a second so I can thread all of this. Okay. So, fear in reverse is about letting go or finding courage, facing the unknown here. The 7 of Spades, that's like about arguments or a loss of a friendship, something unexpected trouble here. 2 of Clubs, that's cooperation, a small favor, very opposite, but seems like at least the cards here are saying that you're like finally moving past a period of anxiety, kind of choosing to face your problems head on. There's been some tension here or a fallout with a friend, but the energy is kind of shifting more towards helpful and like cooperative vibe here. Are you like trading in your worries for like a simple, more practical conversation to help kind of smooth everything over? But don't let the fear of a confrontation kind of stop you from reaching out to fix a misunderstanding. Like a small gesture, a quick chat is going to take. It's all. Jeez, I can't speak. It's what it's going to take to like turn a difficult situation into a more helpful partnership. Well, that's good. Yeah, that small gestures of just like tell the person, it's fine. Reset that one. You're welcome, Foresight. Resetting this one. I'm here Fridays and Saturdays, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific. This is just what I do on my days off from work. So, follow is greatly appreciated if you're not already. And I'm only here for 4 hours. So. While we play Hello Kitty Island Adventure. As we wait for more people. Or unless you have another question, which is completely fine. I have my computer monitor, over there, my gaming monitor, and my chat is over here. I got my Lumia stream over there too. So I have 4 different things. So if you see me going like this, it's because I'm looking at different screens. Got another bird. Yoink. City Wing, that's what it's called. Ooh, that's another good. Oh, this must be the other part of it. But there's a Gudetama there. I can take its picture. It's in the. It's in there. Oh, it disappeared with it. Oh, was that a train? I was looking down, and then I looked up, and I see something moving. I think it's a train. But it's not. Yeah, obviously it's not going to let me go. Oh, okay. I just got to this place. It's called City Town. Hold on, let me. Oh. Open this up. City Town. What's this? Road running. Little cafe here. Oop, that's another one. I think that's the 5th one, right? Yeah. Oop, there's another one of these. With its ass out. Another orange sherbet. Ooh, bird. I'm sure someone's going to want these. No. Dang it. Forgot to equip. Wait, there's something it wanted me to get. Oh, I can plant flowers. Duh. Here. There you go. Oh, I can plant more flowers. Cute. I got a lot of these. Matches the planter. Oh, I can put more. I wonder if I put all of them. Oops. If it unlocks something. Nope. Oh, there's a lot here too. Ooh. I'm ready for you. Another one of these. With its butt out. weary of the sound that it makes when I catch her or when I take a picture of it. The beeps. My dog does not like the beeps of things, so I'm like. Although I think he's taking a nap, so. Oh, what is this? What was that? Oh, it's telling me that there's a clue. City key. Oh. Oh, it was telling me there's a clue of where the figment was. It was a fountain? Come here. A hexagon. Oh, it's up there. I can't get up there. But there's another one of these. There's no way I can get up there. Only way I can get up there is if I like unlock. Oh, can I go up the elevator? The elevator? Is that a thing? Oh, it is. There he is. Ah. Hidden figment. And another Gudetama. Oh, the top hat one. I'm assuming that was a train. But if you can get a picture of the top hat, there's only one top hat a day, and it's right there. There's another one. Close your eyes and see seafood you don't know how to make. Now it's nighttime. Oh, I guess I missed it. Oh well. There's a bunch of them. Oh, I can unlock this one. There's how many more? A lot more. Grab this one. Another key. Oh, that one takes you back down to there. Okay. And I know if I use my balloons, it'll take me up. Absolutely, Jess. I'm just exploring the city here. Just type in exclamation join so in case there's a lot more other people come in. It was a train. Okay. A high-speed train. There it is. Chris has been so quiet. Is he okay? Okay. Bigger question. I'll ask Oracle deck. See what's going on with Chris. We have rejection in reverse. Ain't that a good thing, though? 4 of hearts and 4 of spades. Absolutely, Miss Nika. Just type an exclamation join. I can put you on the list in case I forget you. Oh, that's fine. You can interrupt me while I'm playing the game. It's completely fine. But, okay. Jess, over here on Twitch. Rejection in reverse is like self-acceptance, moving on, or at least like healing from a wound. The 4 of hearts, some comfort, solid home life there. 4 of spades is about withdrawal, though, and recovery. So his silence isn't really about anything to do with you right now. It's more him dealing with his own needs to heal. Like he's in a very quiet, solitary phase. He's kind of trying to find his own stability, getting over, past hurts. He's kind of pulled back into his own space to kind of recover, figure out things, to kind of feel okay being on his own, Just let him have his quiet time, I guess, Clearly he's doing some sort of much needed internal work. Just try to focus on your own comfort here, your home life. His distance isn't is his distance is about his own recovery right now, not lack of caring for you or something like that. But he's trying to move on and heal. Sometimes that means stepping away from the internet. Ooh, nice. OG Beauty and the Beast or like a remake one? Will my event next month be successful? Okay. Reset this one for you there, Nika. The remake. Exactly. I've seen those TikTok videos of like when he transforms back into the human. Belle's like, ugh. Everyone's like, he should have been a burly guy with a beard, not a smooth shaven, long haired dude. Everyone was expecting a beard from him. Anyway. Okay, Mystica, your event next month. Will it be successful? We got, hey, abundance, upright. Because it's the monthly thing, I'm going to draw 3 of them. If it's a weekly, it'd be 2. Oh, there we go. Here we go. This one is the Joker card. 10 of spades and 8 of hearts. Hmm. There's two Jokers, obviously, in this one. There's a white one and there's a black one. And this one, I might call it the Joker white or light, and the other one, the Joker dark. So, trying to. So, abundance, obviously, wealth, flow, plenty of. Oh, that's what it was. Aqua. I was like, why did it go aqua? Duh. Okay. The Joker, the white Joker, the light Joker here, it's like unexpected luck or a lighter potential. The Ten of Spades, that's usually misfortune or a heavy burden here. Um, the Eight of Hearts, emotional stability, and a gift. So this one, not so much this one, but more this one is the wild card of this whole thing. But altogether, they're kind of saying like your event has the potential for a massive like successful flow here. Um, there might be a hurdle or some bad luck to watch out for. That Ten of Spades, um, like a setback or something going wrong. But oh, thank you, Big Puppy, for the follow. um, but yeah, the Ten of Spades there. Something is gonna go wrong, but the Joker and Abundance are kind of acting like a safety net, to turn it around. So if you can handle a sudden shift in something, the event will ultimately result in like a really positive, emotionally rewarding here for everybody involved. But stay flexible. If you have a backup plan ready, because you know that wild card, um, might want to have one. That moment is coming. That could either break the event or make it legendary. So just trust the overall energy is in your favor here. Um, just as long as you don't let that one stressful moment stop the momentum. Thank you for joining there, big puppy, big puppy man destroyer. Welcome in. Oh no, that's all right. That's fine. Resetting these cards. I do my shuffles through numerology. Today's numerology number is 2, so I'll do those 2 shuffles, but I'm resetting these from the previous reading. General reading. Absolutely. All right, here we go. You have isolation, but reversed. It's really hard to see on the screen, but it's the little tiny white dot on a gray card. Good representation of isolation. But this one's isolation in reverse with the Ace of Hearts and the 9 of Spades. Not the quickest reader, which is why I do this for free. So it takes me a second to kind of thread all of this together. Hmm. Okay. I have Lumia Stream, so I have my lights set. Like to do a lot of weird things on random times, but isolation in reverse is just about reconnecting or coming out of your shell or seeking support. The Ace of Hearts is about a new love, not necessarily a person, but a new love of something. Also, happiness in the house. The Nine of Spades, though, that's anxiety and like those heavy thoughts. So these three, at least, are saying, you're finally stepping out of like a lonely period, kind of opening your heart for a fresh start. There's still some lingering anxiety, kind of worrying you, keeping you up at night, but the really good new wave here of happiness kind of entering your home life. You're kind of learning how to balance your fears with like joy of a new emotional chapter. It's starting to bloom, so don't let all the what ifs, steal the joy of a new beginning. It's okay to be happy even if you're still healing. Reach out to people, to who make you feel safe. That connection to others is what you need right now. That'll help you in those quiet late night worries. And I just reset it. I will at the end of my stream for my week ahead. I also like doing like a little. It's kind of like a horoscope reading for the week ahead. I do one at the end, towards the end of the stream, if it's not busy. Reset. I'm using my new deck. There, it's Fredericks in May, but it's um, from a museum. I was like, oh, love this one. Thank you. Yeah, I'm here Fridays and Saturdays, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'm just here for my weekends, my big collection of cards here. But thank you for stopping by, and again, thank you for the follow. Zeus, we gotta follow. Zeus, we gotta follow. He's in the family room right now. Here you go. Hey. Zeus says thank you. Yeah, I got into it in high school back in 2000 when I was a junior in high school. I graduated 2001. I found it unexpectedly, and then I kind of put it away until 2019 December. Like it knew something was up. Kind of like one of those movies where you find it again after so many years. And then I found that one. I found the book that it came with because when in high school I didn't understand what the book meant. Now I do. Now that I'm older, and then I got that one. Then I got another one, and another one. And you saw my collection. I have like 60 decks now. But I do this for fun. I have a blue collar job, so this is what I do on my weekends. And while I wait for people to ask questions, I just play video games. Food. It's weird. There's another one. Yeah, I mean, after a while, it does become easier. I play a lot of different games. I play Hello Kitty Island Adventure is one of my bigger ones. Then I have Pokemon, Pokepia. I just started Cozy Grove. I do play Fortnite. Care Bears to the rescue to match the Care Bear deck that I got. Leaf Green. Cult of the Lamb 2. No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky I rather play on the Xbox. And then on the Xbox I usually play Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Palia. I have Palia on the other one. Yeah, I like to match some Virgo. Oh, what is that? Why are they flying? They weren't flying before. Sorry, I get distracted. See, they're down here. Ah, dang it. Oh, there's get my menu out. General love, money, career. I do have a yes or no coin spin if you have like a yes or no question. I do horoscopes like daily, weekly, monthly, yearly horoscope too. If you want a spiritual message, I can do those too. And then I have my tuning forks. So if you want a little whack of a tuning fork, just feel the vibes, I have those too. Be easier to if you wanted a horoscope reading, just tell me what your sign is. If you know your sign, if not, I just a general horoscope. Dang it, I missed it. But you got me in a new area of Hello Kitty Island Adventure called City Town, which was a mobile app game that they put into the big game. Okay, yeah, I could do a horoscope reading for you too, like the horoscope reading for like the week ahead. Zoomed in too much. Zoomed in. Hi, Boots. My dog Zeus. You get to treat every time you get a follow. Just want to lay down here in a bit. Want to lay down? Nope. Okay. Next. Weekly horoscope for you. You have, well, sadness. Not all bad, though. Doing okay, Zeus? Eight of spades with the light joker. There's a light joker and a dark joker. Okay, Zeus? You need some pets? He's a charcoal lab. He's 10 and a half years old. Good. Okay. Hey, Midnight. Welcome in. I'm doing good. Yeah, he sometimes says hi, sometimes he doesn't. But okay. This is for Big Puppy Mandatory over here for your weekly horoscope, Sagittarius here. Sadness is just about release or emotional processing. It's like a clearing the air card here. The Eight of Spades, it's about hard times or roadblocks, feeling a little trapped. The Light Joker here is like new beginnings or a fresh spark, some unlimited potential, the wild card there. But what they are saying here, the week is going to start with you kind of clearing out some heavy emotional energy, or maybe a situation that kind of felt a little dead end. Um, Maybe you feel stuck or frustrated by like a specific obstacle early, but the sadness here, that's just saying that you're letting go of the weight and making room for something better. With the Light Joker, um, it's a good, positive, brand new type of energy. An opportunity is going to like pop out of nowhere, once you stop looking backwards. So just kind of let yourself feel whatever comes up without judging it. Um, Sometimes crying it out or venting is what clears the path for you to have your next big win. So keep an eye out and keep it open for some wild card moments later the week. Could change everything for the better here. Oh, you want to say hi? Okay. This is yours. He's a 10.5-year-old boy. Stinky, stinky. You need a bath. He goes outside once and it gets all it's all sweaty and smelly. We did have 3 last year. We lost to his mom and Roddy, his brother. But we can't say the B word. We can't say the other dog's names because he will get sad. I mean, it's still stingy, but we'll reset this one if I forgot or not. So, Midnight, you want to know what's coming in your professional life. Okay. Reset that one. I don't remember if I reset this one or not. Ooh, okay. What's coming up in your professional life? Love. It's always a nice one. With the King of Hearts, hey, and the Two of Diamonds. Jeez. Hmm. What's coming in my professional life? Excuse this is smelly drool. So anyway, love is about appreciation or passion, an act like from the heart. The King of Hearts, it's like a fair-minded man, uh, emotional maturity, and then you have the Two of Diamonds is about juggling things, tasks, a small change here, or if you're looking at Lenormand, it's also about a letter or a message because the French suited deck is a little bit between a tarot and a little bit of Lenormand. So this one's, if you were looking at Lenormand, this is like a letter or a message. So that project or the role you're very passionate about is going to start to finally move forward. Very likely to receive a message or some news about like a small shift in your responsibilities that's going to bring you joy and kind of creative freedom. Very supportive and like kind male figure or male energy there in your workplace is kind of going to like a, it's gonna but he's they're gonna play a very big part in helping you find this new balance. So follow what makes you feel excited rather than what pays the bills here. Your heart is going to be leading you towards like the right path for that. So just stay open to like a quick update or an email that might seem small, but actually gonna open up a door to a much happier work environment. Right? But when it comes to like, usually cards were very binary back then, but I read them as more like a male energy. Could be like a very male energy person. Not necessarily a man, but someone that's very masculine energy, but very kind is going to help you. But yeah, it would be a perfect love reading, but we were focusing on the on the professional life. You're welcome. This place is different. It has energy. It's full of potential. It's not part of Friendship Island, but it's wonderful. Interesting. Do you sense anything, Cinnamoroll? Absolutely. Yeah. That's why I'm here. Hey, Chateau. Shao. How do you pronounce that? Hi. Welcome in. Chow mein. Okay, okay, gotcha. I was like, I wanted to say that one. I was like, maybe I'm gonna I mispronounce a lot of words. But welcome in. What's coming up in your personal life? Midnight, absolutely. Midnight was asking a question just before you got in there, Chow mein. But I do my shuffles through numerology there, Chow mein. Tonight's numerology number is 2, so I'm shuffling these twice. What's coming up in your midnight? You have space in reverse. I saw this DLC came out a couple days ago. Ace of Spades and the 3 of Clubs. I'm getting a lot of reversals tonight. But a blah, blah, blah. Space in reverse is like intrusion or a lack of boundaries. Feeling a little crowded here. Ace of Spades is about a sudden change or a decision, like a decision here. The Three of Clubs is progress and planning, something to look towards the horizon about. But it's going to get a lot of busier for you midnight. You might feel like your me time is going to be cut short. A sudden decision or a sharp change in your circumstances, I guess, is going to be like force you to like stop overthinking and like kind of start planning for the future. You might feel a little crowded by people right now, but the shift is actually going to help you move towards getting out of a rut. Hey, tramps, welcome in. But be ready for a firm choice here when things start to move fast, because being decisive is going to help you protect your energy. So don't be afraid to kind of set some clear boundaries, and if people start to ask too much of you. So your time, you're trying to build something for your like next big thing. But yeah, remember to set some boundaries if people start crowding you. Happy birthday, tramps! Over on YouTube, I am dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Reset this one. Oh, welcome to the 40 Club. I'm 42. Just resetting the deck here. Chow Mein is next on Twitch. Then Montaigne and Tramps over on YouTube. Where are my emotes from? The ones that I you mean those? I made them. I did a lot of research before I started doing my YouTube channel, my YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok channel. And I was like, oh, some people can draw their own things and like submit them. And then I had a limited access to them until I became affiliate. And then once you're affiliate, you can put more emotes. What was your question there, Chow Mein, for your reading? Did I miss it? I'd like to know what positive qualities I have that will aid me in the near future. Absolutely. Oh, nice. Montaigne, congrats. Let's see, Chow Mein. Hey, this is the third time this came up. Trust in reverse. Yeah, sorry, I shuffled the cards 5 times to reset, and then I shuffled twice for the question, and 7 of spades with the Jack of hearts. In French suited, jacks are like a combination of page and knights. What positive qualities I have that will aid me in the near future? Hmm. Cool. Now the deck is from a museum in Chicago. I just saw that they actually had colors on the thing, which anyway. But trust for you in reverse is think of like healthy skepticism or questioning, self reliance, that kind of trust in reverse. Um, the Seven of Spades is about strategic thinking or avoiding conflict. The Jack of Hearts, it's kind of like the Page of Cups with the Knight of Cups in tarot. So, sincerity, very youthful energy here, emotional intelligence. So, these three, take it with a grain of salt. They're saying your greatest asset is your sharp intuition, and kind of your ability to see things that don't feel right. You might feel like you're being a little too cautious sometimes. This trust reverse energy is actually kind of keeping you safe from the people or situations that aren't quite honest. You have that unique mix of like being kind and sincere, but also knows when to call BS on people to avoid unnecessary drama. Um, but don't ignore the little voice in your head that kind of tells you to double check the facts. Yeah, that skepticism is your superpower right now. Um, Keep leading with your heart, but stay on your strategic side. You know, the details that don't get caught up. You know, in everybody's mess here. Well, you're welcome, Chami. Follows are greatly appreciated, and Zeus gets a treat. I'm only here Fridays and Saturdays for 4 hours on my days off. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Resetting this. Zeus, we got another follow. All right, reset. Next up, Montaigne. Let me get Zeus's treat. It's the Chicago. Let me. All right. Let me double check there, Montaigne. The MCA Chicago Museum, MCA store. Yeah, I'll be able to see you again as I'm not usually up at this time. It's 3 a.m. He just gets you. Oh, thank you. Yep, I'm here till 9 p.m. Pacific. So for another 2 hours for you. Yeah, Tramps. It's the MCA Museum Chicago something. MCA. Montaigne. Did I miss your question? I'm sorry. thingy. There you are. I'm trying to find my cursor. Will I be happy after your assignment surgery? That's a bigger question. Okay. Bigger questions. Oracle card. Nice. Yeah, I got them at. You can buy them at the shop app. That's where I got mine. You have stop in reverse. You can't stop upright. I'm seeing a theme here of the Oracle cards. A lot of stop and trust. Got the Queen of Hearts. Hey. The 10 of Hearts. Woohoo. And the 10 of Spades. Okay. Okay. I like the color scheme here. I mean, it doesn't look bad, even though the colors seem to be very bold. But stop in reverse is like a forward motion or breaking through barriers. You know, it's the green light, obviously. Stop in reverse, green light. The Queen of Hearts, emotional fulfillment. This is also a kind woman, kind energy, female energy there in Lenormand. The Ten of Hearts, that's the maximum of happiness of the cards. It's also like an emotional peak. But then you get the Ten of Spades. That's like a sudden end to a pain, or it's going to be a difficult transition here. But you're finally moving past an obstacle that's been holding you back. And kind of headed towards a more deeper emotional peace. Ten of Spades, though, that's like the physical process of the transition itself. The heavy, the difficult end of a chapter here. But it's immediately followed by like an incredible joy, you know, feeling of being home in your own skin. You're kind of moving away from like that period of struggle and into like a version of yourself that feels loving and full and finally complete here. But just trust that the difficulty of the recovery is just the final hurdle before you reach that state of happiness that you've been wanting. Just be gentle with yourself during the healing process. That emotional reward is going to wait for you once that other side of pain is done. So yeah. I was like, oh, it's probably the perfect reading for your situation. I was like, oh, that's really, I'm glad all those cards came out for you. Reset. Tramps, you're next. Reset this one. Yeah, best of luck, Montaigne. Reset. And Tramps, you Did you ask your question yet? Me. Yeah, you did. Will I be able to work out a roommate agreement with my friend? I had to emergency move into a spare room in his apartment. I did not work out an extended inspection. Oh, you didn't. Okay, yeah. That was what they were saying. Cards last time. Okay. Will I be able to work out a roommate agreement with your friend Kevin? Four of clubs, nine of hearts, 10 of hearts. Okay. Hmm. I mean, the four of clubs here. Oops. Move my cursor down. So the thing is, the four of clubs here is about stability and like a solid foundation. They're tramps. The nine of hearts is harmony and like satisfaction. And the ten of hearts is just an emotional peak, a family like bond here. Oh, no worries. But yeah, this is for you. These at least these three cards for you tramps are saying yes. You will be able to. It's actually one of the more positive spreads here for a living situation. You'll be able to work it out, but that's four of clubs is just like the terms you set will be very stable and fair. And then the jump from nine of hearts to then 10 of hearts, like living together won't be just fine. It's going to be strengthening your friendship. You create a home environment that feels, very supportive and happy. So go into that conversation with confidence. The energy, at least in these three, are harmonious. You don't have to worry about tension. Just be honest about your needs. You're building that foundation for a place that feels a little more like a sanctuary than just a shared space. Oh, that's nice. I know back in the first time the economy took a dump, the 2010, I ended up losing my job, and I was temporarily with my husband living at his dad's place in a spare room. I mean, that was a difficult time. Why didn't the building owner give me an extension deal? Okay. Yeah. The one back then and then the one now, both were bad. Yeah, we ended up. I was unemployed for like 2 years, but I had things that we were doing. Ten of spades, oof, king of spades, and the two of spades. Jeez. Hi, beautiful. Hi, princess. Welcome in. If you can just type in exclamation join so you can put on the list. This reading is for tramps over on YouTube. I am dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Just kind of saves your place in line if you type in exclamation join. Oh, Priestess Siri. I have a very small chat screen over here. My bad. Hmm. A lot of spady energy here. It's been exhausting begging people for jobs. I wish I could just buy a laundromat. You know, there's some laundromats that are for sale that are like small towns. I know growing up in high school, there was a one of my friends' parents owned a laundromat and they lived above it. There was a little like apartment above it. But, but yeah, all the swords, spades, swords. Same here on the tarot side. There's swords, but the ten of spades is about ruin and a sudden end. The king of spades, a very strict authority figure, a very firm no. And then the two of spades is just the separation or the clean break. Just, but these three at least suggest that the landowner came from like a place of a very rigid and cold logic. That king just represents someone who was just following the rules, likely a legal or financial boundary. They weren't they weren't willing to bend. Then you got the ten of spades combined with the two of spades. Um, Not for them, the situation just reached its natural conclusion. They saw it as necessary, even though it was harsh. It was not personal. Basically, it was financial. So don't waste your energy, trying to appeal their emotions or like talk to them anymore. That person's just made a final decision based on their own bottom line. It's best to move on. But yeah, it wasn't personal, it was financial. Reset this one. Yeah, that would be for the best. And beautiful High Priestess, you wanted to know what's coming towards you next week. Absolutely. We'll do a little weekly reading. What's your zodiac sign so I can better fine tune it? Libra. Okay. Oops. Have illumination. Seven of spades with, hey, look, the dark joker. We have a light joker and a dark joker. This is the first time the dark joker came out. But hmm, and it doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. It just the illumination here. Illumination's about clarity or a truth being revealed. Here, that light bulb moment, the seven of spades. That's like deception, hidden motives, or just a need for strategy. The darker joker, that's like chaos, the unpredictable, but like a harsh but necessary truth here. Um, Next week's going to be a very major aha moment for you here. Might feel a little jarring at first, but the illumination is just kind of shining, a bright light over everything. Someone hasn't been clearly upfront with you. That Seven of Spades. And then the Dark Joker, that's just its way of truth coming out. That might feel a little chaotic or a little messy, but it's going to free you from a cycle of like uncertainty. You're kind of like you're Dorothy. You saw the you saw the trick behind the curtain, kind of thing. Um, it might sting, but it's not going to be. You're not going to be fooled anymore. So just keep your eyes open next week. Pay attention to any details that don't seem to quite add up. Um, Once that truth is finally out in the open, don't try to manage the chaos. Just use the new clarity kind of to decide your next move. That joke is over, and you're finally going to have that information that you need to take back control. Well, thank you for the likes. Reset this. Tramps. Reset this. Tramps is next. I'm just resetting. Your cat scratched a chair. Ooh. 5 figures. Jeez. Okay. Will I win the Airbnb against the evil host Bella? I didn't exactly clean as I left, but I gave her like 10 grand. Jeez. Even though she kept threatening me, she's trying to extort me. Oof. Again, I am not a I'm not a legal advisor or anything. These are just what the card is saying. So bigger questions. Just constantly threaten police on you. Magic reversed. She's constantly threatening police on me, changing the passcode on me constantly. Her husband even intimidated me through text, so I felt the need to not clean. Absolutely. Yeah, just type an exclamation join to get put on the list, since I'm dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So you got the Jack of Diamonds with the 7 of Clubs. They were paid up to. I paid my extension through Cash App outside of Airbnb. I'm getting them in trouble for that. Yeah, if they were at Airbnb, I would only contact them through Airbnb if something like this has happened, especially if you get stuff in writing. Contracts and things like that are always messy. But magic in reverse is about illusions. It's also about manipulation. like a trick gone wrong. That's what this magic reverse. The Jack of Diamonds, in it's like a messenger. Jacks are pages and knights in tarot, so it's like a messenger, a news about money here. A small legal matter here. Oh, they are. Huh. I would keep copies of everything just in case they delete stuff. I don't know how Airbnb works, but the Seven of Clubs here, that's success through industry or a hard won victory. So these three, at least, these three cards are saying yes. But it's going to be a fight. That magic reverse is kind of mirroring your extortion experience, the smoke and mirrors, the manipulative tactics from those hosts. They're just going to start to crumble. The Jack of Diamonds, that's like a specific piece of communication, a message or like a formal claim is going to be the key evidence, to move all of this forward. And then you have the Seven of Clubs. That's like a warning. They'll likely push back or make it difficult, ultimately it points to you succeeding through persistence. But keep every single receipt, screenshot, message thread organized. The Jack of Diamonds is just emphasizing that paper trail. This is basically the paper trail card is your best friend here. Don't let their aggressive tactics fool you. The cards are just saying that if you stand your ground and stick to the facts, their magic trick will fall and fail and you'll come out on top. So perfectly interesting. The cards are like saying exactly what it was like. Oh, geez. But yeah. It's like renting a car. The last time we rented a car, just because we wanted to try out what a Polestar felt like to drive. Somebody said it on TikTok. It's like, if you want to buy a car, instead of getting pressured to buy a car from a salesperson, find a place that rents them out and rent them out for a weekend. Rent the car out for a weekend. See if you like it. Kind of give it a longer test drive. So we did that. We just kind of like went to like a Hertz or something that had all EVs and we rented a car. But when we first got the car, we went over the whole place. We got any dings that they missed, any scratches, took pictures of everything just to keep. You okay, Zeus? Heard him choking. But yeah, cards are saying just to keep everything paper trail wise. Okay. Beautiful high priestess. Excuse me. Well, J, Ann, or Car. Hopefully hire me. I don't remember if I reset the stick or not. ADHD. Okay. Well, J, Ann, or Car. I'm assuming those are three people. Oh, no. J, Ann is one, or Car. Hopefully both hire you. Okay. Four of clubs. Six of hearts. Five of spades. Hmm. Our middle name is that. Okay, okay. So the four of clubs, foundation, very solid foundation, or a settled argument here. The six of hearts. It's a pleasant surprise. It's also about nostalgia, a good sign. This is the good sign. The five of spades is the competition, the interference, or a small setback. But yes, one of them to one of them. Um, but there's a hurdle you need to clear first. Four and the four of clubs and the six of hearts. Good indicators pointing towards a stable job offer, very positive. The feel good atmosphere, of the workplace. But that five of spades, it's also like the five of swords. Um, some heavy competition for the role, or it could be a slight delay caused by somebody else's interference. One of these options, feels very familiar and comfortable for you. That six of hearts, which is where the success is going to be at. So just stay focused on your own path. Don't let the noise of the other applicants here or show HR, um, that slow process from HR discourage you. But the combination of the stability and the stability and the positive outcome here of these two cards um, means, like, as long as you push through the competitive tension, you're gonna land the spot, and that feels better, feels perfect. That feels like a perfect fit here. So whichever of the two jobs that feels more nostalgic is going to be the one. At least these three cards are saying that was. Shrimps, you're next again. You want to know, will my finances finally get better? Bigger question. You have flow in reverse. Oh, these fell out, so I'll be reading these. And there are five cards here. Okay. Like I said, if I'm shuffling and they flop out, I read them, and five of them came out. So, all right. Hey, look, it's the dark. Joker, King of Diamonds, the Eight of Diamonds, Ace of Diamonds, with the Ace of Spades. Hey, okay. That's gonna be the thumbnail for my videos. Bigger one. Yeah. Hmm. It's a lot of cards to think about, but okay. The flow. The flow of reverse is about stagnation. Think of a blocked path or just feeling stuck in a cycle here. The Dark Joker, those are the unexpected chaos. A very harsh reality check. The King of Diamonds, that's about a wealthy or a successful male energy here, a financial authority figure also. Eight of Diamonds is about like practicality. Yeah. The Eight of Diamonds is also about like planning for the future. Also like the pentacles, basically. You got three pentacles, diamonds here. The Ace of Diamonds is about a new beginning in money. It's also about a letter of finance, also, or a contract of sorts. But then the Ace of Spades is a sharp decision, a sudden change here. But what's wrong, Zeus? You okay? Why are you licking your lips? Want me to close the door? Yeah. You want to come over here? There you go. Lay down. Wide away. It's quieter in here, yeah. Lay down. Lay down. Thank you. Wide away. Wide away. Wide away. Thank you. Okay. Sorry about that. He came in looking at, hey, Phantom, how's it going? Welcome in. Zeus came in looking outside the door like he heard something, but he's down here, quiet, all the way down. Thank you. Okay. Tramps. This all points to like a breakthrough through a breakthrough through the chaos. Flow reversed. And the Dark Joker, like your current financial state is like stuck, and it may actually face one more sudden chaotic disruption, maybe like a bill or whatever it is. This feels like a setback here. But the line of diamonds, the king, 8, and ace, is very strong, especially we were talking about finances. So after that initial shock block thing, whatever it is here, whatever this is here, after that, the king of diamonds is like a new contract. The ace of diamonds comes, reverse that. The king of diamonds, a very capable person, or like a new contract with the ace of diamonds. They aren't just getting a quick fix here. You're kind of restarting. The ace of spades here in the end, kind of like a sword cutting through the worry, saying like a final decision or like a total shift here. Something you're going to be able to handle a little more effectively towards the end of the worry. But, oh yeah, see, that's what these two are, the flow backwards and the Dark Joker. But expect one more thing, which is probably what it was here. That might feel stressful, but don't let it panic you. That diamond energy is going to follow very literal. Like it represents new paperwork, a new source of income, professional advice, that kind of proves and provides a more solid foundation. But you're moving from a state of stuck to a very decisive action here. Again, if I'm shuffling and cards came out, this time 5 of them came out. Yeah. That makes a lot more sense. But yeah. That's reset. Beautiful High Priestess is next, and then Phantom Punk over on YouTube. Lay down, Zeus. Wait. Doing okay? Resetting the deck. No. Okay. Your question was, will Greg reach out soon? Yes. Okay. Yes was not the was not the answer, but I did see the question. Yazus. King of spades. Queen of diamonds. Four of hearts. Hmm. You're fine, Zeus. Petting Zeus with my right hand. So the king of spades here. That's like a firm authority figure, someone very guarded. Queen of cups, clubs, excuse me. That's a very confident, very busy woman or female energies. The four of hearts, it's about stability. Think of four of cups. Um, Emotional security, also that peaceful home base. So these three at least are saying that the communication is likely, but it's going to be on his terms. The king of spades there shows kind of shows him a very controlled headspace right now. He isn't acting purely on impulse or emotion, but the queen of clubs here, um, it's like a shift towards a social interaction or kind of a getting things done vibe. Then the four of hearts can just that's just like a desire for stability or comfort, a comfort, a comfortable connection. So he's moving out of his guarded shelf towards a place where he wants to establish a sense of peace. So the presence of the queen, that's like your own confident, independent energy might be the catalyst that kind of draws him back into the fold. But yeah, don't wait for the phone or stall your life. That Queen of Clubs energy here is just thriving, when you are busy and focused on your own thing. But when he does reach out, it's going to be very direct, kind of practical way, than some sort of like grand emotional gesture here. Just kind of keep things calm and guarded, grounded. I meant. I was thinking of something else. But yeah, just to match that four of hearts stability. Exactly. Yosh, yosh. Sorry, I'm reading your message. Sorry, one second. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Phantom. Again, welcome in. General reading on what's near future holds. Absolutely. Oh, I know those kind of people. They're High Priestess. I know those type of people. Reset this deck for Phantom. I'm just resetting. Hey, Beastly. Welcome in. All right, this one's for Phantom. General reading about the near future. And again, tonight's numerology number is 2, so I'm only shuffling these twice. You got confidence. And what does Brittany say confidence is? A must. New York City. 6 of diamonds and the ace of spades. Exactly, Phantom. I always think of Britney Spears when I see confidence. Zeus, you're fine. Lay down. Lay down, Zeus. Okay. Okay. Confidence. Self-assurance. Standing tall. Trusting in your own abilities. Exactly, Phantom. The 6 of diamonds is like a minor shift in fortune or like a helpful gift here. Ace of spades is a sharp decision or like a sudden breakthrough. So they're just saying like a surge of self-belief is going to lead you to a major turning point. The 6 of diamonds here, that small positive change might be a little extra money or a helpful resource here. It's going to act as a catalyst for you to like finally pull the trigger on a big decision here. Ace of spades, the sword card. Ace of sword, or yeah, Ace of swords in tarot. Just showing you cutting through confusion or cutting out something that isn't serving you. Because you feel so secure, you know, of who you are, the confidence, you won't hesitate when that moment comes. So trust your gut when a sudden aha okay, moment here hits. You've been building the foundation. Now you have the tools and the nerve, to make a clean break from something from the past. So don't overthink the small win that comes your way. Just use it as fuel, to make a bigger move that you've been contemplating. Yeah, it's good. Yes, Shoosh, I know you're here with me. I'm resetting the deck. Mm-hmm. Resetting that one. Beastly, you're next on Twitch, and then Beautiful High Priestess. You want out? Okay, hold on. Let me finish resetting this, Zeus, and I'll let you out. See you later, Zeus. You're welcome, Phantom. I'm doing this, Zeus. Beastly, what was your question there? Do you want me to get, where's the ball? Give me a ball. Bashley, you still there? What are the chances the job I applied for will actually come to fruition? Okay. You didn't give me a ball, Juice. Two of spades. Queen of clubs again. She is. Seven of diamonds. What are the chances the job I applied for will actually come to fruition? Good job, Boots. You okay? He's like wanting something. I don't know. But the two of spades here is about stalemates, a temporary delay here. Queen of clubs, think of a hardworking female energy, very business savvy, or like professional competence. The seven of diamonds is about like success in business, a very steady income here. These three have a lot of wait and see vibe. The two of swords, excuse me, they are, it's a two of swords, two of spades. It's kind of the same, they're in the same category. Very promising. That's, things feel a little stuck right now or quiet, but that's the delay in the hiring process, or like a decision hasn't been made yet here. But the Queen of Clubs, it's either you or a very influential female person in the company, bringing that exact energy to the table, which kind of leads into the seven of diamonds, which is the tangible success, financial reward here. You know, chances very high. These three are just saying chances are very high. But you kind of have to push through the initial moment of uncertainty. So don't let that silence, the stalemate here, kind of discourage you right now. The transition from like spades to diamonds is just showing that the tension break is in your favor. Keep demonstrating your professional competence and just staying persistent. Exactly. Stay on the path. That effort you've been putting in is exactly what triggers the success down here. What's wrong, Zoosh? What on? What is wrong, Zoosh? Resetting the deck. Beautiful High Priestess. You are next. Hey, Juniper. Welcome in. Oh yeah, he's right here, getting his head pats and butt pats, head pats. Oh, thank you for coming in. All right. And beautiful. Oh, that's why you're freaking out, because of this, the echo in the headphones. Oh, y'all. Where's your ball? Go give me a ball. What's your question there, High Priestess. Hey, I'm dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube, by the way. You gonna give me a ball or what? Give me a ball. We have one more hour, Zeus. One more hour. Will I be heading? Oh. Will I be headed to New York soon? Okay. Hi, Alex. Welcome in. Or visit. Okay. I thought your question was a statement at first. Welcome in, everybody. We have 3 of clubs, the 9 of clubs, and the 5 of clubs. Clubs are in. If you lay them all out, the clubs are going from blue to purple. All you needed now was the Queen of Clubs, but 3 of Clubs is about planning, preparation. The 9 of Clubs is a very long journey, a realized goal. And then the 5 of Clubs is a change of plans or some new social circle. But these 3 are just saying yes to your question that you will be going to New York. But there's going to be a slight twist on how you get there. The 3 of Clubs, like you've already have the mindset, you're looking ahead, you're making the necessary preparations. The 9 of Clubs is that classic long distance card. So just the journey itself, it will be a successful journey. But the 5 of Clubs, that's just saying when you get there or just before you leave, there might be a little shift in your itinerary, a little bit of healthy chaos, like anybody going on trips like that. Something always has to happen. That's this 5 of Clubs. But start packing. That path is open. But stay flexible. That 5 of Clubs, that's what you're probably asking about. How will you get to it? But that 5 of Clubs is like you might end up doing some things a little differently than you originally planned. You might meet a new group of people who pull you in a different direction once you get there. But it just adds to the adventure. But Juniper, and then I'll. Is next. Let me reset this deck. For the how, I will do a actual Lenormand reading for that one, since it's a physical question. Juniper. Hey Shay, welcome in. And what's your question there, Juniper? Got Juniper, Alex, and then beautiful High Priestess. After Juniper. There's only two other people waiting. I just need clarity and direction in life. I need to know if I'm doing things right. Absolutely. Don't remember if I reset this deck or not. Let me reset this one first. Hello, you on Twitch. Mulsier. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hold on. Let me give Zeus his treat. Moo. Okay, moo. That's easy. Zeus, we got another follower. Okay. Juniper. Clarity and direction in life. If you're doing things right. And welcome everybody who's new here. I do my shuffles through numerology. Tonight's numerology number is 2, which is why I'm shuffling it twice. You have mystery reversed. With the 7 of clubs and the Jack of diamonds. Hopefully you didn't make a mess over there, Zeus. Okay. Mystery. Oh no. Hold on. It better not be what I think it is. 1 second. Thought Zeus made a mess for somewhere. Anyway, okay. Juniper. Mystery reversed. That's like a revelation or clarity. The secret here is coming to light with mystery reversed. The 7 of clubs, that's like perseverance or hard-won success. The Jack of diamonds, if you're looking at it in tarot, a jack is a page and a knight kind of together. But this case, the Jack of diamonds is a messenger, some practical news or a small but very significant financial thing. But these 3, at least for you, Juniper, they're saying yes. But with the little caveat, you've had to work twice as hard as others to see it. Mystery here in reverse. That fog you've been walking through is going to start to finally lift. You're going to start to see like the reality of your situation a little more clearly. 7 of clubs. You've been in the in a defensive, high effort, position very recently, but the effort it's exactly what is keeping you on the track. With the Jack of diamonds, that concrete sign, likely in like a message or a job related thing, is coming to kind of confirm the hard work is going to pay off. But stop doubting yourself, whether you are where you belong. That mystery is going to finally be gone, being reversed. Everything's starting to line up, but you might feel a little tired from like the constant climb. Just stay alert for like a specific piece of news or some small opportunity coming soon. It's like the physical proof that you are exactly where you need to be. Reset this one. I hope that makes sense. Resetting the deck. Resetting. Well, thank you, Juniper. All right, Alex. I don't see your question if you said it. How is the Virgo currently feeling about you? I feel okay. Let's see what your Virgo is currently feeling about you. Reset that one. My big three are Virgo Sun, Aries Moon, Gemini Rising. 10 of spades, 7 of spades, but 3 of clubs. Some heavy stuff, but that 10 of spades. Spades are like swords, clubs are like wands. So the 10 of spades is like hitting rock bottom, some heavy burdens here. The 7 of spades, that's a little sneakiness, some guardedness there. And then the 3 of clubs is about looking ahead and planning for the future here. Little shift in focus. So it's very heavy. This person is going through a lot of personal things, like, dark night of the soul sort of things. The 10 of spades. They might be feeling a little overwhelmed, emotionally exhausted. Things outside of the relationship you two have. But because of that, the 7 of spades, it shows them pulling back, being very guarded with their emotions, not really very ready to be transparent right now. But the 3 of clubs, they're not looking back to that. They're trying to figure out their next move, kind of slowly shifting, their focus towards what comes next. But their feelings for you, buried under a lot of personal stress or like a need to protect their energy. Give them some breathing room right now. When you see this many spades, just usually means the person is dealing with a lot of internal stuff from external pressure, which makes them feel attacked. Oh man, I would have been perfect for I feel very attacked here. But anyway, my ADHD brain's going everywhere. But just pushing for answers right now just will cause them to retreat back into that 7 of spades shell. Let them navigate their own their 10 of spades moment right now. The 3 of clubs is just saying that they'll eventually look up and start planning for future stuff again. I mean, I have a soundboard. You're welcome. I have a soundboard and I really want to use it, but it's like I use comedy, and when things get a little chaotic, anyway, beautiful High Priestess, and then Moo. I will use, where is it? Oh, there. To keep with the cute theme of Hello Kitty eyelid. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Where'd you go? You're asking how you're going to get to New York City. I'm using the cute Lenormand deck here. Since you're asking for a physical reading, reset this deck really quick. How are you getting to New York? Coffin. The way, the path. And the querent. Querent. Hmm. Montaigne. Oh. Hmm. Can't find it. What was my answer? Um, Let me think about it after I answer beautiful high priestess's question how they're going to get to New York since they're asking for a physical question. Now doing the Lenormand focused reading, but um, for specifically looking at Lenormand physical reading, the coffin signifies a transformation or the end of a cycle. The way is the path opening up, the journey, and then this is you, the person who asking, beautiful high priestess, um, your personal agency, your physical presence. So the how, it's going to involve a major change in your plans, or like the closing of a chapter somehow. The coffin, whatever was stopping you, or whatever old method you were trying to use, is being buried, you know, like a coffin. But once that old path here ends, the way appears a little more immediately. Like it's the literal card for travel, just a very clear, straightforward route, or at least a specific opportunity, like a ticket or a ride or a relocation is going to open up. But since this one is the how, ultimately comes down to you kind of taking a direct physical step. So it won't be a fluke. You're the one who's going to have to make that final decision and physically put yourself on the path. So don't let your current situation move my hand too much. um, yeah, but don't be afraid to let like a current situation end to make room for the trip. If it's like a closed door, don't bang on it. You know, things, look for a new way that opens up. Basically, yeah. Something's ending to get you there. Reset this one. Moo is next. Yeah. I'm good. Oh yeah, Montaigne. I try to remember. Oh yeah, the surgery. I was trying to remember the surgery. Oh, thank you for the sub, my beautiful high priestess. Okay, let me think about it. Trying to play back my thing. I know it was good. I know it was good about your reassignment surgery. I remember it being very good. Yes. um, Something about it being hard, but yeah, I remember. Okay, it was going to be a hard transition, but like the recovery thing might be a little painful, obviously, because I've read and seen some documentaries of how it happened. So it's gonna be a very painful transition. Obviously, it's gonna nobody just like wakes up and be like, "Oh, nice, cool, let's go." There's gonna be obviously some pain, but after the pain is gonna be very fulfilling. Oh yeah, you had a lot of hearts. I remember you had a lot of hearts. So it was going to be a little painful. Obviously, the transition is going to be painful, but it's going to make you happy. And it's going to make you, was it? Right, the Queen of Hearts. You had the Queen of Hearts and the Ten of Hearts. But yeah, the pain is going to be the final hurdle before you get to the happiness. That's what it was. That's what it was. But yeah, overall, good, Monty. Moo, still waiting for your question there. You're welcome. And again, once this stream is over, you can go back to YouTube and the whole live is recorded, so you'll be able to see it. But yeah, it was good, Monty. Still waiting for your question there, Moo. Moo. You there, Moo? Probably typing up the question. I see you, Montaigne. Yeah, Moo over on Twitch was just before you. There you are, Moo. Was waiting for your question. Unless did I miss your question? Hold on. Watch the whole thing or you're there. No, you haven't asked a question yet. Can I get a message of something important I need to know right now? Absolutely. It's a very common question, so. We have illumination reversed. We had illumination upright before. Now it's reversed. 10 of sauce. Oh, jeez. With the 8 of diamonds. Okay. Let me think this one out. Oh, thank you for the like on YouTube. Okay. It's going to take me a second to figure this one out. Okay. Yeah, it's a 30 seconds ad. I made sure that it was like the 30 seconds if there wasn't any ads. Okay. So instead of it being illumination like the other reading that we had, this is illumination reverse. So it's about confusion or being in the dark of something or something. Someone's not telling you something. They're avoiding telling you the truth. The 10 of spades is just about an ending or like reaching your limit of a situation. The 8 of diamonds is about craftsmanship and like steady progress here. Very practical details, which is what was tripping me up a little bit. But the big picture is a little blurry right now because you're trying to process like an end that feels very heavy. This 10 of swords, illumination being reverse. You might not have all the answers yet, or you aren't ready to see the full truth of a situation. But the 8 of diamonds here It's like your lifeline. The message there is just saying stop looking for the light at the end of the tunnel and just start looking at the tools in your hand. So you don't need um, you don't need like a grand epiphany right now. You just kind of need to focus on your daily work, your routine, the small tangible things that keep you moving. The heaviness of the spades is being this heaviness of the spades is being relieved by the doing of the diamonds. So if you feel overwhelmed or lost, pull your focus back to the immediate present. Um, think of like what's one small thing you can do that you can work on just today. You know, focus on the craft of your life here. The small habits, the little chores. Um, could be just sweeping one room. Things to focus in on things. Um, you'll eventually create enough space for the light to return. So the universe just wants you to stay grounded in a very practical way until the emotional dust settles here. Another thing I could have used a soundboard on. You can't handle the truth. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, the universe is just saying, don't look at the big picture right now. Focus on the small stuff. Reset to this. No, not really. Doesn't seem like it is. It's not important enough for the universe to say what it is yet. So, all right, Montaigne, is Hudson planning to return to your life? King of Hearts, Ace of Hearts, and the Queen of Clubs again. She's been coming up a lot. Hmm. I mean, you're welcome, Moo. Have a good night. Yeah, this one's for Montaigne over on YouTube. But thank you for sticking for stopping by there, Moo. But Montaigne over on YouTube, very positive. The King of Hearts is about a compassionate, emotionally mature male or masculine energy. Ace of Hearts is like a surge of emotions or a fresh start in a relationship. And then the Queen of Clubs is a very confident, energetic, practical female energy. Um, Social warmth and magnetism thing here. But it's a very, very good positive yes. The transition from the King of Hearts to the Ace of Hearts, very classic sign about emotional renewal. Um, he's coming back with a much softer, more open heart than before. The Ace of Hearts is just a representative of the literal reset button of feelings. Um, it's not just a return to what it was, but like a brand new chapter here. The Queen of Clubs, that's you in this whole thing. It's just saying that his return is met with your own strength and confidence. Like you aren't just waiting around. You're like high vibration here. Very attractive energy that kind of draws him back. It's not a heavy or a sad return. It feels a little more warm here. Very supportive. But stay in that Queen of Clubs energy. You know, keep focusing on your own passions and just staying active. That independence is what brings that new start to him. Because what we said yesterday earlier today, confidence is a what? Must. But you're welcome, Montaigne. Meet back when I'm done exploring. Capturing some of these birds. Yoink. I'm assuming that these holes mean something. Talk to the Chaco Cat. Oh. I repaired something. Yoink. Sit-a-wing. What did I just repair? Oh. It's an apartment. That is a whole building. Yeah, it looks like it was a whole building, but I think I have to repair it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I don't know how to make food yet. Wait, didn't I get one of those things? Wait, I don't have enough. Okay. I don't know how to make that food yet. I made my little character look like me with the hat and the blue shirt. The little light is telling me to go somewhere. Oh, over here. This place is awesome. But where is everybody? This isn't like Big Island or Big Adventures Park. I mean, it kind of is. It's got the knolls. There's no one around. And it is awesome. I guess you're right. Can't wait to find my way up to the top of these buildings. It's going to be a good climb. For now, I think we should meet back up. See you in the center of town when you're done exploring. What is it, cinnamon roll? Well, I could fly up to the top of the towers, but I don't want to spoil anything. You're so considerate. Don't tell anybody I want to have their adventure. Let's meet everybody in the middle of town. Ooh, hold on. Let me get the bug. Oink. Color pillar. Which matches my nails. Oh, yeah. My nails today were made with markers. I made them with acrylic markers this time. I was like, I saw it on the TikTok. I was like, oh, I have these. I get these. You literally just draw on the nails. Obviously, you put a base coat on first. And then you put the... They're not perfect, but they're pretty damn close. I try something different. sure I'm gonna need all of these for something later. Choco Cat. If you have any questions, I'm here for another 20 minutes. Good, everyone. Are there any observations to share? The city is red. I'm happy to see the gnolls. I hope they can be friends with our gnolls. Oh yeah, the gnolls in their island are green and these gnolls are purple. I like the city, but what I really want to know is what's beyond the fog. And you excited to explore some more. What do you think, Cinema Roll? I think the Rainbow Tower is my favorite part. It's one of the prettiest buildings I've ever seen. Such a kind thing to say to all of you. What? What are you doing here? City Town. I see our new island has a name. Oh, that's not the name of the island. It's just a little piece of it. I don't know. What? It's only a little piece of the island. I don't know what the island's name is. My name, however, is Ursahana? No. There's no R. It's either Yuhana, Usahana? Usahana or Asahana? Depending on your accent. It's Asahana or Usahana? I'm assuming it's going to be Usahana. Back to you. I'm Bats. These are my friends. Usahana, how did you find city? I did really. I learned to daydream, you see. One day I was thinking about how different it would be if the world was brighter. If the buildings were more colorful, the lights shone bright and beautiful. And then poof, I was here. It's fascinating. I can't wait to open up a new chapter on my research. Absolutely. I mean, it's not the research part, but the new chapter part for sure. Please feel free to explore. Be good to have other people in City Town. Wander around and bring as many friends as you visit as you like. It's so kind. I wish we had a gift or something for you. Maybe a treat? Here, I can give you some of Mama's apple pie. Ba-doom. Does she like the pie? Thank you. That was so nice. It makes me want to dance. Though most things make me want to dance. It's nothing. We have a great cafe on Friendship Island. You have to come and visit, especially since your cafe is closed. With new friends, it may need to finally open. That's for later. For now, please explore and you'll see around City Town. I will return to Friendship Island to share what we've seen with our friends. What a delightful adventure. Welcome, Usahana. Oh, dang it. Wrong button. I was going to take a snapshot of it. Oh. She's got a quest. Have you seen these filaments around town? Yes, they're so cute. There are a lot of them in City Town. I'd like to know more about them. Choco Cat would know. Really, lead the way. Streetwise search. Yoink. Oh, there's another Gudetama. I didn't realize it was right there. Here it goes. No, I was thinking for this one. Come here. "15 minutes. Figments. Well, they're imaginary. They're imaginary tech, like the ones that helped us reach City Town. They're little wishes, bits of power that can make things happen. Don't they usually come from someone? I've observed that as well, but imaginary tech is extremely flexible. I wonder where all the ones around town came from. That's a mystery, but I don't know. Curiouser and curiouser. Regardless, I have an idea. We ought to add imaginary tech to your sensor. Oh, may I see it? There, I believe it's done. Now your sensor will pick up some figment frequencies. Would you be kind enough to confirm my hypothesis? Find a figment with the sensor. Sensor. There you go. Oh. Nice. Hello. Welcome in. Hi, welcome. Just playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. How's it going? Welcome in. Caught me on my last 15 minutes of the day. I'm only here for 4 hours. So I'm using a French suited deck for the readings tonight, aka the poker deck, along with the Prism Oracle deck. I have two very colorful decks. Does Yash know that I love his sister? What will be his reaction? Okay. Bigger questions. I'll get the Oracle deck. I do shuffles through numerology. Tonight's numerology number is 2, so I'm going to shuffle these twice. You have success. Okay. Pull 2 clarifying cards. With success, we have the 10 of diamonds and the 2 of diamonds. All right. I'm not the quickest reader, so give me a second to kind of thread all of this together. How do I pronounce your name? Guru. Oh, Guru. Okay. Just for my memory. Hmm. Yeah. I'm when I'm reading things, I don't know where the I was like, Guru past. I'm like, what's repast? But I'm like, anyway. At least these 3. Take this with a grain of salt. I do not claim to be a psychic. I'm just kind of telling you what the cards are saying. Well, with success is about achievement and a positive outcome here. The 10 of diamonds, security, family, prosperity. The 2 of diamonds is about partnerships. A positive message here. So it's a very positive from what could be a very tricky situation. This is about like what his reaction would be. So, like the success card right out of the gate. The overall outcome will be a little more smoother than you might be fearing. The 10 of diamonds, the bigger picture here, it's the family dynamics, like a long term security of your friendship most likely will remain intact. Yeah. He might see you as a solid choice because, he already knows you, trusts you. And then the 2 of diamonds, a successful conversation here, or that new partnership dynamic, forming between you and your friend. Since you're going from friends to possibly related by marriage friends. It's a different dynamic. Um, but yeah, a handshake moment where he accepts the situation. Just remember to be direct, be respectful when you talk to him. The cards lean very heavy into the diamonds. Um, those these suits are about values and like tangible results. Um, he'll appreciate a very grounded, mature approach to this rather than something overly dramatic. So they the cards here are just your history as friends proved the success and the security that this all needs to like transition into a more family adjacent dynamic. So not too bad. Does he know? Okay, hold on. For that, I'm gonna do a yes or no. Zoom in just a scoosh. Okay. I'll do a yes no coin spin and then I'll do a card to kind of like for clarification. No, he doesn't know. But let's see why. Jack of spades. It's no, but not yet. The Jack of spades is like think of a spy or very clever, observant young person. But he doesn't know yet. The card is just like an observer. He hasn't put the pieces together fully. He might sense like a change in the air, um, or like keeping a sharp eye on things. But the Jack here is just somebody that represents someone who is naturally suspicious or kind of reads the room well. So he doesn't have the facts, but his radar is off, goes off. There's a ping or something. But yeah, secret safe for now, but just be careful with that Jack of Spades energy there. Don't want to be too oblivious or leave any clues behind. So if you aren't ready for him to know, kind of keep your cards close. He's kind of the type of person who notices a slip up or a shift in body language, before you even say anything. Big brother energy kind of sort of things. Yeah, he senses something. Oh no, no, it won't. I don't think it will. At least cards say. Again, I don't claim to be a psychic. I'm just saying what the cards are saying. You want to put that out there? I'm not a psychic. I don't claim to be. But yeah, if you come with him with respect, and if you're not, you're somebody that he can trust, would be a lot better. You're welcome. Oh, I was like, why is it? Oh, forgot. I was like, why is it more vibrant over there than it is? Because I changed the settings on my thing. But yeah, I'm here Fridays and Saturdays for 4 hours on my days off. This is what I do as a hobby on my days off. So, um, follows are greatly appreciated. Not mandatory, obviously, but thank you for stopping by. You got another 6 minutes if you had another question. I like his hat. The knoll. Sometimes I wish some companies would actually make the merchandise that they have on their characters. Like I would totally like wear that little uh strawberry beanie. Hi Leo. Lee, sorry, excuse me. Lee, welcome in. Lee the string pup. We had another pup earlier on today. Welcome in. How may I help you? But yeah, I'm here Fridays and Saturdays, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific. 4 hours. That's my line. Tonight I'm using the new deck that I got from Fredericks and May. And I'm also using a Prism Oracle deck. If the deed rises. I just started having feelings for somebody and I want to know what spirits think. Okay, yeah. Absolutely. I do my shuffles through numerology. Tonight's numerology number is 2. Tomorrow will be 3. Thank you. You have rest. Hey, we had rest earlier, but it was reversed. This time it's upright. All right. Get some clarifiers. With rest, we have the 9 of diamonds. Hey, and the Jack of hearts. Okay. 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 You got it. This takes me seconds. Rest. Rest is about recovery, stillness, kind of the period of waiting or hibernation. The 9 of diamonds is about material independence or a surprise. The Jack of hearts in tarot, they're like pages and knights together. So this is like a romantic message or the crush, that sincere emotional offer there. So spirits here, again, I do not claim to be psychic. I'm just saying what the cards are saying, what the spirits might think. They're suggesting that you're currently in a waiting room, phase regarding those feelings. The rest here is just saying that now isn't the time for a big move or some dramatic confession. Focus on your own internal world right now. The 9 of diamonds, that you're actually in a very strong, independent place right now. Like you don't need a person to complete you, which is a really good position of power to be in. But the Jack of hearts, that's the classic crush, the sweet romantic gesture. It's just saying that while you're resting now, a small, sincere kind of spark is starting to develop, will eventually present itself. But don't rush right now the process. Use this time to kind of get a little more comfortable with your feelings, while kind of maintaining your own independence. The Jack of Hearts, that message or small sign of affection will come, when the timing is right. But for now, just enjoy the quiet before the romantic energy starts to move forward. Yes, that is my time for tonight. Oops, wrong one. Well, you're welcome. Follows are greatly appreciated, but not mandatory. And yeah, I'll be here tomorrow night. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. With that, we'll roll the credits. Zeus, we got another follow. Very end. Eagle. And Zeus says thank you too. But thank you everybody who followed tonight. Shout out to the Nutri fam. Lee here, Moo, Chow Mein, and Big Pup, Man Destroyer. The other pup that was on there also joined tonight. Thank you everybody for watching. See you guys tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Until next time, see you later. Hasta luego and Sechen. Again, thank you.